Yo, 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 back again with a little bit of Disco Elysium. Yes, I've heard a lot about this game. If I go over to the store page, let me see. I'm pretty sure it said overwhelmingly positive, right? Well, I was at overwhelmingly positive. I think it changed because one of the comments at the start said, "Great game, bad company. Don't give ZAUM a cent or even think about buying the next game that's supposed to come out. It's going to be a lifeless husk against the story writing in this game." Apparently, someone stole the game? Is that what it was? I heard something allegedly that some company took the game away from the developers. Can I get an AI on this? Disco Elysium. What's the story about the publisher taking the game? Let me see if we can get anything about this. The controversy stems from a fraudulent corporate takeover of the developer ZAUM by shareholders Ilmar Compass and Tony Saval in 21 to 22. The original creators, including the lead designer Robert Kurvitz and art director Alexander Rostov, claim Compass and Haval used illegally obtained funds to buy out majority shares and then fired the creative team when they questioned the financial irregularities. The creators argue that the new owners stole the intellectual property and used funds intended for a sequel for personal gain, leading to the cancellation of Disco Elysium 2 and mass layoffs. While the current studio leadership accuses the fired creators of misconduct and attempted IP theft, the original developers maintain they were forced out after exposing what they describe as a criminal financial wrongdoing. The key details, the takeover, the firings, the legal battles, and the current status. The original team has formed new studios such as Longdo and Dark Math Games to create spiritual successors, while the remaining ZAUM studio has laid off most of the staff and canceled its sequel project. Does Zero Parade have anything to do with it? Let me see, with ZAUM. Okay, so it does, but what does that have to do with the controversy? Let me see, Zero Parades. What? You know what? Let's not get into the sauce, bro. We're getting way too deep into the sauce. We're still gonna play that shit. I want to see what the deal is. So let's see. We're gonna play Disco Elysium. Apparently there was a huge controversy. We just read about it. A lot of people aren't happy about it. They give the game a worse score than probably it deserves, but it is what it is. So let's play it. Yeah. So we have the little backdrop on this game. Controversy. And apparently a lot of people love this game. So let's see what the deal is. Let's get into it. Okay, this is a lot to take in. I really don't know what to think about this. Physical. Extremely physical. Interacts with the world through his body. Gets things done, but dumb as a rock. Oh man, this is a lot to take in. Hand-eye coordination, encyclopedia, and inland empire. Or we can create our own. Let's create our own character, right? So, intelligence, psychological, how emotionally intelligent you are, how muscular and strong you are, and how your senses and how agile you are. Let's put everything to 1. So here's what I want to do. I want to be intelligent and agile, right? Weak. How high can these skills go, actually? Up to 6? Why don't we do it like this then? We're a genius with good agility, right? That would make us like Sherlock Holmes. Well, no, Sherlock Holmes is like super fit, bro. That guy can crack skulls. But I do think he would have high... I think Sherlock Holmes would have higher agility, right? He has like a 3 physique and then like a 5 motorics and then like a 6 intelligence. But unfortunately, we cannot be Sherlock Holmes in this, at least if we're looking at it from that sense. What do you think? Do you think that's a little too much? I mean, what if we get absolutely cucked by these other 2 skills being wretched? You know what, bro? Let's just go with it. Let's see what happens. I'm down. This is how we're gonna play. Oh, God, what is all this? So we have logic, encyclopedia, rhetoric, drama, conceptualization, and visual calculus. Okay, this is a lot to take in. Can we look at this? Okay, we could look at this. Hold yourself together and keep your morale up. Oh God, are we gonna have like wretched dude, our morale is gonna be awful. Empathy, authority, intimidate the public and assert yourself. Connect to Station 41 and understand cop culture. Charm men and women and play the puppet master. That sounds kind of cool, actually. Take the blows, don't let the world kill you. Shrug off the pain, they'll have to hurt you more. Flex powerful muscles and enjoy healthy organs. Go to Party Planet, love and be loved by drugs. Raise the hair on your neck and tune into the city. Let the body take control and threaten people. Ready, aim, and fire. That might be really good, bro. Maybe who cares about how agile we are? What if we just like absolutely rip people with our dead aim? Perception, see, hear, and smell everything. Let no detail go unnoticed. The quickest to react, an untouchable man. That sounds kind of badass. Sneak under their noses and stun immense panache. Master machines, pick locks and pockets. Straighten your back and keep your poker face. Wield raw intellectual power and deduce the world. Dang, bro, that sounds kind of dope. Call upon your knowledge and produce fascinating trivia. Practice the art of persuasion and enjoy rigorous intellectual discourse. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. That could be pretty strong. Understand creativity and see the art in the world. Reconstruct crime scenes and make the laws of physics work for the law. Oh shit, so that means my intellect skill allows us to pick 6 levels of a specific stat then, right? Or are all these skills just automatically at 4? And then I can pick a signature skill and then that will make it even stronger. Is that how this works? Ah, okay, so that is how it works. The skill you select will gain a +1 bonus. Additionally, the learning cap for every skill of the same type will be raised by 1. Does that mean that all intellect skills will be able to reach tier 7 then? Huh. Well, I don't know if we want logic to be our signature skill. I have to think about this. Wield raw intellectual power. Deduce the world. Call upon your knowledge and produce fascinating trivia. Practice the art of persuasion. Play the actor, lie, and detect lies. Reconstruct crime scene. Damn, this is tough, bro. These are all, like, actually, like, you can argue all of these are incredibly important and could make a main character. Sneak under their noses, master machines, pick locks. Maybe we should make reaction speed our signature skill. Because then we would be able to put all these up by 1 skill too. I don't know how this works though. Oh god, look at all this. It makes your twitch reflex freakishly good. However, when your body acts before your mind, innocent situations can turn bad fast. You're high-strung, overly alert at low levels, and you won't be the one shooting first, which probably means you won't be shooting at all. Okay, coordination makes you deadly, supposing you've a weapon in your hand, but once you do, hand-eye coordination will compel you to take the shot, even if it's not the best approach. At low levels, you'll be even more of a disaster in waiting because when the gun goes off, and they always do, you'll probably hit the wrong target. You know what, bro? I think our signature skill is going to be hand-eye coordination, and I'm not thinking about it anymore. Yep. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest water, if deep enough, can drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it. No larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore. Ever. Never, ever.
Never, ever, ever?
Never, ever, ever, baby.
Okay. Keep on non-existing.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
What was that about X something?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful. A ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
No, I want to know more about the X something.
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyss of pelagic zone.
I want to get off now. I like pain and burning light and want things from people who don't want to give them to
Do
me.
you really?
Let me off.
You wouldn't like it if I told you what was back there. Why'd you think you had to bludgeon yourself into oblivion? Or did you not sense yourself marinating? Poured so much on yourself, got a bit carried away, did we, Chef?
I don't care. I'm an idiot. No, I did this to myself?
Yes, your one disco mother.
What's waiting for me?
There's this giant ball there. An evil apes. And the evil apes are juking it out on the ball. You're one of them. It's basically all just evil apes juking it out on a giant ball.
How small are the apes?
Infinitesimally small.
How big is the ball?
You can't even make out it's a ball when you're joking it out. It's that large.
And this duking it out I keep hearing. What's that?
Vying for resources. It's just a stupid expression you picked up somewhere. The part of the presentation you want to take home with you is this. You have to beat the other evil apes in the face, or you lose.
That sounds like something I would like to do. Let's go.
Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation. Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Help me, there's a head attached to my neck and I'm in it.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
Who am I? What sort of creature does this to their own mouth?
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
Oh, our knowledge is playing a role in this. That's cool. So, a motor carriage. That's cool. Oh god, what is that wretched noise? This is Apocalypse Now. Oh good. That was a wretched dream. Is that our portrait? We look like a smudged, like, demonic entity. This magnum-sized bottle of Commodore Red is empty. It looks like someone tore out the tape while the song was playing. This reel-to-reel tape player is still on, rolling empty. Hold tab to highlight. Oh, okay. You see bottles in the bathtub, wine, beer, and sweet liqueurs. Oh, finally, a shirt. Wait, our shirts give us stats? Okay, cool. It's intuitive. I for inventory. At least we have a shirt on now, but I'd like to cover up our ugly-ass underwear. Holy shit, bro. Get with the times.
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off. Was this not the same Elo that founds empires and lays waste to cities? Virile, uncaring towards the little things?
Wait, so each stat has its own voice. I kind of like that. That's cool. Okay.
Probably not, no.
So all of our knowledge has the same kind of... Okay, that's cool.
Hot water
Okay,
sprays
okay.
from the faucet's base, and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just a vague impression of a man. Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Do I dare reveal my face? Look at our portrait, bro. Maybe it's better not to know. Now, you know what? Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet.
A mirror hangs on the wall.
Wipe the
As you
mirror. What are we doing?
slowly Reach your hand
Let's get it over
towards
with.
behold.
Oh my gosh. We look like Jeremy Ambley. Holy dude. A nose as red as the liquor we just drank.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Is this some kind of superstar? I think I'm a superstar. No, this is the face of late stage alcoholism.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Or wait, is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
The face is making it
Please
itself.
stop. It's horrible. You're scaring yourself.
Try to stop.
Oh my God. You can't stop. It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face and now it won't come off. What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
It's an expression of pain.
You are correct.
Wow, we actually got it right. Okay, I was just going off of vibes here. So we have... Oh, we have like a skill check. So, electrochemistry. We will fail this check. This is a white check. You may retry it. Okay, and this is... Oh, we can use our encyclopedic skill. Dig deep into your mind to locate the source of the expression.
It belongs in the new, the third decade of the current century. Enough time had passed from the failure of the revolution that, for a fleeting moment, free market economy seemed like the ultimate, uncontested way of life for our species.
So the third decade of the current century. So what, 1930? I'm just going to assume this is the 20th century, right? So there was a failure of revolution. For a fleeting moment, the free market economy seemed... Okay.
Things were good. It was smooth sailing. People made gold and champagne-tinted interiors and facades to suit the times, calling this the new style. But more importantly, disco happened.
Oh, okay, it's the 70s.
For Revachol, your city, that meant only one thing. Guillaume le Million. If it doesn't rhyme, you're not pronouncing it right. Out of the dazzling swirl of disco music, in an open-air boîte de nuit, somewhere in Revachol West, Guillaume's blonde mane appeared on the screen. He sang some bullshit. Then he made the expression.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. How long ago was the new?
Some 20-odd years. There is a vast ocean of time between right now and the expression. Looking good on you, or anyone. Humanity has run aground in that time. It's a different world now. The expression is a relic.
Okay, so if it's the 70s and it was 20 years ago, that means the new is the end of World War II, right? I adopted it. Why?
Everyone loved it. Maybe you thought some of the stardust would rub off on you. Maybe it did. Either way, it's all gone now. Only the grimace remains.
Anything else? Like, who am I? Why did I drink myself into oblivion?
You have some understanding of the near history of disco. The rest is darkness. Aside from the useless fact that the motor carriage outside was a caprice kinema.
I feel the need to add a clicking sound when I make it. Click, click.
The click is used to spur on a horse. It also features heavily in Guillaume le Million's regional mega hit, Don't Worry, Your Pretty Little Head.
I guess that's it then.
It doesn't have to be. You can swoon over Guillaume and his champagne-corked smile whenever you want to. Maybe some of the stardust will return.
We have an impossible skill check. We can attempt to stop the expression from happening.
It's too late. Like an image on film.
Oh no.
The expression belongs to your primary motor cortex. It would take a minor neurological miracle for you to cease producing it.
Put skill points into electrochemistry to open this white check. So we can't re-roll, but if we did have the skill points to do it, we could re-roll it forever until we succeed, it seems. Let the mirror be for now. Okay, so we could right-click to see different actions. Wait, is that a tie on the ceiling fan?
This fan has two chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Okay. Solve your fear. Hi, this is a white skill check. You may retry it. So our Motorix is helping us here. Let's try to grab it.
You reach out to grab the tie, but what's this? Diffuse radiating chest pain.
We failed.
Comes over you.
Grab your chest. We got damage. Can I try it again? Oh, did I die? What happened?
You feel something in your chest, an unnatural pressure. It's spreading to your left arm, your jaw.
Oh god, jaw pain's the worst. I'm sure it's just heartburn. Oh god.
No, it's many years of combined self-neglect and self-abuse.
Try to remain conscious.
All you feel is pain and weakness. You have to surrender now. We all do. It gets so dark. You don't even see her face. Like you always thought you would. You only see pain and fear. Cop suffers final heart attack. A detective lieutenant.
Yo, we had a heart attack trying to grab our tie.
His death, though abrupt, did not come as a surprise to those who knew him. He was the heaviest drinker I'd ever met. Captain Ptolemy Price, the deceased superior officer, commented, "That ain't easy on the ticker." He loved his liquor, sure, said Detective Chester McLean, friend and colleague. But I think before he ever had a heart attack, his heart was broken. According to an official statement given by the RCM, the officer was on the brink of solving a murder case.
Yo! Holy, bro. Hold up. Let's try it again. I'm gonna make a save so we can retry things if we fail. Yeah, I remember what I did. We can skip through all this shit too, I'm sure. That's kind of sad, bro. We tried to grab our tie and we died. That's probably the most depraved thing I've ever heard in my life.
Never an audience. You come to you. Great.
Alright, hopefully we can make saves. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we could save it, right? Yes, quick save. And I'll make a hard save too, just why not, right? There we go. We'll just speed run this shit until we get back to where we were. Oh wait, we got an empty cassette tape? Did I not see that before? Wait, I didn't see that before. What the shit? Oh, we could sell it. So how did that happen? I'm a little bit confused by that. Your power to influence yourself and others, how well your body's built, how well you move your body, and your capacity to reason. I feel like psychic is probably actually kind of insane, but I'm not feeling that vibe. Let's try to collect all of our clothes before we look in the mirror. Okay. Can I press F5 to save? Yeah, okay. We can F5 to save.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One, you reach out to grab the tie.
Oh god, we died again. Am I just not able to do that? I feel like we should be able to do that. I have a 50% chance to do it.
2 chain pull switches. You swoop up.
There we go. Look at that.
Snap. It's released from the blade. What you have in your hand is a truly hideous thick tie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Wait, we have a choice. Pull on the fan or pull on the light bulb.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately. You can practically feel the photons burning a hole in your brain.
Bring it on. Oh no, did we die again? Oh my gosh, bro. We got damaged by the light. Can you believe this shit? That's crazy.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. You swoop what you have in your hand. The blades come squeaking to a halt. A terrible mistake. The lights are off.
Okay, so leave the lights off. Apparently we can't even handle lights.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Fish them out.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door. The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
Can I look at my stats? I wanted to see what motorics involve. So with motorics, we have perception. You can see, hear, and smell everything. We have hand-eye or coordination. The quickest to react on untouchable man. Sneak under their noses. Stun with immense panache. Master machines, pick locks and pockets. And straighten your back and keep your poker face. So I actually quite like this, the theory behind our character. He's like a total wretched mess. He can't even lift, like, the toilet seat without getting immense back pain. But he can absolutely, like, rip it when it comes to noticing things. The disco-ass blazer. It looks like someone skinned this blazer off some long-extinct disco animal. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and the right sleeve. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. It used to really catch the light. Now it smells like someone took a piss in the armpits. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal belt-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They're someone's piss-soaked, cum-stained party pants. This necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's your friend now. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf.
The fan stands.
Okay, so we could. What's this? We could look outside.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Hold up. Before we gotta autosave before we do anything, or we're gonna die.
In its frame. Cold wind blows in.
Visual calculus.
The shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Did I break it with my own
A
hands?
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent.
What did this
More
then?
likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
Assess the size.
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist, like the green shoe that's on the hat rack in the corner, which, coincidentally, is missing its friend. Congratulations, you smashed the window with your own shoe. Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you can still find the other on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
I should get the shoe.
Cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
So did I get it? Is there a door maybe? Oh. It's probably on the street, right? I think that's everything then, right? Oh, there's a door right here. What is this? Oh, it's locked. Can I not use the key on it? Let me see. I do have a key, but I don't know if it works. No. It's probably the key to the front door, let's be real. Alright, let's grab our shoe. Left foot. So we have one shoe on. This green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and chrome embellishments. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now all that remains is to find the other shoe. So I can't get the other shoe unless I go out the room, right? Golly, we gotta fix this hangover.
The window stands. The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
Alright, let's go. What are we doing? Let's get out of here. Splash some water in our face, I guess. Oh, speak of the devil, I never looked in the mirror because I died, remember? I forgot to do that. We'll go through that little dialogue quickly.
A mirror hangs up. Was this probably hot water? Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of as you abort. You clearly have not thought this through. You won't like what you see there, and you will never unbecome it.
Maybe I should touch it first, make sure there's nothing wrong with my face.
Yeah, there is definitely something wrong with it.
How bad could it be?
Where to even begin? There is the bloatedness, then the swollenness. It's like there's an upholstery of alcohol beneath your skin.
At least my tongue is okay.
It's not. It's swollen and snail-like, wriggling between your fingers.
I'm sure everything's fine. Touch your nose.
It's not. Your nose feels like a small balloon in the middle of your face. It hurts when you honk it. It doesn't appear to be a particularly tiny nose either. Not with all the drinks it's absorbed for you.
Let's not look at ourselves. I'm scared. I want to stop doing
Don't be
this.
scared. It's only your face. It's not like anyone's going to see it.
I'm out of here. Yeah, let's not look at our face. I don't know. Maybe it's better we don't see ourselves until we clean up a little bit. Yeah. You see, our portrait is not defined yet. Maybe if we define ourselves in that mirror at the start, it could actually potentially hurt our character. Oh. Look at this. March, the year is 51.
Hello, officer.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips. Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28. A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Turn your bloated face away from her beauty and just keep on walking. Officer, am I military personnel?
No.
I'm a businessman, a chief executive officer, right?
The young woman shakes her head slowly. Officer could be an artistic statement, a claim to official renown.
That's too wild. A chief technical officer is what I am.
No. You're a police officer, sir.
All these answers are bad. Damn right, I'm a policeman and don't you forget about it.
Okay, cool. I won't.
Good. Now, how did you know I was a police officer?
First, I have to ask. Are you okay, sir? You look like you're about to throw up. Can I break?
She's right. Something wants to come out through your mouth, right in front of her, right here. It makes you put your hand on your stomach and swallow.
Perfect Maltese, welcome to the denigration of our character. I feel wretched. Tell me, how do you know I'm with the police?
Sir, you've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What kind of business?
Didn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Okay, this is a psychological suggestion, but we are 0. We have terrible at this, so we are not going to try to miss that. I don't really remember being a cop or anything else for that matter.
I can see that.
First playthrough? Yeah, I just started like 10 minutes ago. Do you know why?
Could it be because of the drinking?
She raises an eyebrow, the cigarette sizzles.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Why would anyone let me be an officer of the law?
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
I might not know where I am or who I am or what Caprice Kanema is, how I know what one sounds like.
She nods.
But I do know when someone's not telling the whole story. What am I doing here? What's my case?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Why didn't you just tell me that?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
I should get going.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay.
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before. She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
Before you go, I have some questions for you.
Yes?
What do they have against the police?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Where am I?
They're in a hostel, sir.
No. Where are we? Where in the world?
We are in Revachol.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Okay. How about you tell me something else?
Yeah,
Is it 51 now?
it's 51.
What century?
The current century.
And that's what number?
Centuries don't have numbers, they have names. And this is the current one.
How many centuries have there been then?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
What's so funny? No, tell me something
Yeah.
else. Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Did I have any visitors?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Loud disco music?
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
She raises an eyebrow, waiting for the name to connect.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about OO, the better.
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course. Like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
In that case, doesn't life get hard because we go on?
It mostly just gets hard, doesn't it?
It would appear so. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped and there was a change of pace.
What happened?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Was I singing this? Show her the empty case of the smallest church in St. Sains.
Yes, there was a church in there. A really small church. Like the smallest, saddest church in the whole world. It was about that. And also
What else?
that it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
Then what
Then
happened?
you started screaming and trashed the place.
What did I
A
do?
window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
I've heard enough.
Okay.
Okay, you can go now.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Looks like she left a nice long stub in the ashtray. It's still smoking. Okay. Did we just take it? I think we just took the cigarette, didn't we? There's something on the table. Oh, a little bit of money. Look at that. This guy seems like a real mess. Yeah, it's like Apocalypse Now times 20. At least the guy in Apocalypse Now had a reason. I don't know what this guy's reason is for going psycho. Oh, there's our shoe. Look at that. We're actually we pulled ourselves together at least a little bit. We were buck raving naked. And now we actually have a little savoir faire and a little conceptualization and esprit de corps. We also have composure and inland empire. Apparently our necktie is very Lynchian. I don't. Our necktie is very Lynchian. Who'd have thought?
There they both are. 2 identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Look at that. We gained experience.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
These do not look like normal cop shoes.
It's pretty clear a normal cop is not what you are.
How do they fit?
Good, they're balanced, comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Wow. Our shoes have kept us alive. So what's up with morale? It didn't really explain much. We have health and morale. Whatever it is, it's good, and we just got some. Oh, I could run. Look at that. I just press shift in hopes that we can go a little bit faster. This is good. This is the weekend edition of a satirical newspaper, Trompe Monde. Alright, let's get the shit out of here. Okay. Wow. I like it. It looks like a watercolor painting almost. A big old karaoke mic just waiting for someone to sing to it. This is where the lyrics would be. Alright. This is like a proper CRPG. The speaker's connected to the radio and the music is seasoned with
You
static.
should totally sing karaoke here, the first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
My soul's cubic content is obscured by the hangover. My soul is modest. It's normal sized.
Exactly. It's measured, level-headed, and it needs to be heard through a PA system by other people.
This goes well with a theory I'm developing that I'm down on my luck superstar. Nah, what should I sing when it comes to
You
it?
should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found. Thought it was obvious.
I don't know. That song kind of sent us into a fit. Might not be best to do that. I was thinking maybe I could sing something happy, like from those ostentatious orchestration folks.
No, don't sing the happy song. It's stupid. Sing the sad song. It's profound. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay. Finish the thought.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again.
The music's so good. So far. I don't have any impressions so far. We need to hear more, but it does sound like it would be a rise and shine song.
Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Look at this stuffed bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall. This is the Great Skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Wow. We picked, we made our stats for knowledge really high, so we just get all the lore.
The small steel tag says as much. The Great Skua. Stegoarius Skua.
Can I help you with that? Oh, hold up. I don't know if it's a good idea that our guy does anything to anybody. That's a great school, right?
Look, your buddy is over there.
He looks at the doors where a man in the bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor.
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
What do you mean by
He
buddy?
pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
Let's leave him alone. What are we doing? A water cooler? A large bubble is rising to the surface. What's this? Nosafed? What is that? Nosafed. Is that an item? Whoa, whoa. Oh wait, what's this? We have a journal. You need to find a sufficiently tragic tape and then play it on a boombox to memorize the lyrics. Then ask the cafeteria manager to perform, preferably in the evening. More people at the bar then. So what, just picking that up healed me? Is that what it is? It's not an item. We just would have healed naturally if we took that. The menu's been wiped clean and only the word Monday is written on it. The door is bolted. Kitchen reserved for personnel. A woman's hand wrote yesterday's menu. Today starts in a man's handwriting. The soft purr of an electric juicer comes from the kitchen. Someone is working. Oh, it made... Yeah, you're right. It was at 0. It was literally at 0, bro. We were... Bro, you missed it. You weren't here. I died trying to grab my tie from the fan. We had a heart attack. We died immediately once we started the game. Which is fantastic. You catch a glimpse of union paraphernalia, a strike poster, and some red pennants. Mess hall reserved for union members. The Royal Pinball Machine. Let's talk to him. Yeah, he's been waiting for us. We should probably get a move on.
A bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket is tapping his foot on the floor. Looks like he's waiting for someone. As you approach, he narrows his eyes and extends his hand in greeting. On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Shake his hand.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
He's a cop.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
Conceptualization. Invent a name for yourself?
Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Shit. We failed. Oh, this isn't good. It's cool, but maybe just a bit ostentatious. Won't I come off like a douche if I call myself that?
No, you won't. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau is one classy
That's our name. I guess we're Raphael now.
classy cop. Say it.
Unfortunately, our mind has ordered us. We must comply. Raphael Ambrosius Cousteau.
Yes. Well,
He doesn't even process what you said. He just moves on.
Not for a moment does he believe that's your real name. He casts it aside as an intra-departmental joke or a peculiarity he doesn't understand.
it looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
Kim is a woman's name, which means he is lying. I think you might be right, bro. Okay, have you had time to talk to the manager?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Yes, occupied. Very occupied. You mean him? Nod towards the cafeteria manager. Yeah, I just talked to him.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right? It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
I haven't.
Okay, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case. Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree, where it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
I don't remember anything.
I can see you drank last night and the night before, and that you are still drunk now. But I have seen officers go through worse. Much worse.
Wow, that's impressive. I thought he was going to chide
If
us.
you need something for your headache, there is a general store nearby. But as I said, the dead body should be our #1 concern.
Okay, let's get a move on then.
After you, officer.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Check your pockets.
You mean you don't have a badge?
It wasn't on me when I woke up.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party.
You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Wow, we have our very own tutorial agent. So,
Yes?
tell me about the
What do
case.
you want to know?
Anything. I can't remember a single thing.
Maybe you can tell me what you do know to help me narrow it down a bit.
A young woman told me a mercenary's been hanged. That's all.
Then you are not that far behind, actually. Do you want me to brief you?
Yes, that sounds good.
3 days ago, the RCM Emergencies Desk received a report about a security guard who was found hanged in Martinez. An anonymous caller said there was a dead body behind the Whirling in Rags hostel cafeteria. The cadaver had been there for 4 days. No one had come to investigate. During that time, the victim had been stripped of his belongings. The caller did not identify him, but used the word lynching. There is an ongoing labor dispute between the local dock workers and the logistics company Wild Pines. I was told we should approach the death as part of this dispute.
Who was the caller?
To find him or her is one of our tasks here. For now, all we know is that the tone was muffled using a device of some sort. The desk could identify neither the caller's age nor sex.
Why hide themselves?
There's a strong prejudice against involving the RCM in what's seen as union matters. The dock workers' union is the de facto police in Martinez. Now it appears they've started executing too. We cannot allow that.
Hold on. What is the RCM?
That's us, the Revachol Citizens Militia. We're the police in the city.
We don't even... Oh
the
my god.
RCM, or the Revachol Citizens Militia, is the police force you and him are part of. A self-organized peace corps of the occupied city of Revachol. The RCM operates within a legal twilight, yet its authority is rarely questioned. It's super useful to know this.
I am so glad this is all narrated, by the way, because if it wasn't narrated, my voice would be burnt to a crisp. Yes, I understand everything.
Just to be clear, we are police officers. It's our job to find the killer. That's the case. Uncover and arrest the killer.
Why, if we're from different precincts, why are we on the same case?
I'm afraid you and I are pawns in a pissing competition.
A lot of it wasn't narrated when I played, really. So this was new then. Okay, cool. What do you mean?
You don't know? I assumed you were in on it.
I don't remember being in on anything.
That's good.
You know what I'm in on? Retrograde amnesia.
Better still than an imbecilic cop-off.
Cop-off?
It's just stupidity. We shouldn't waste any more time on it. If you want my take, ask me after we've inspected the victim.
Let it go.
Was there anything else you wanted to know about the case?
That's all I need.
Good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. You said we should call something in. Let me go call in our missing badge. I feel like that is actually low-key kind of important here, yeah? A heap of snow melts in the wheelbarrow. F the police. Oh, is this our car? Damn, look at this car, bro. Holy shit.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Nice park job, by the way.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Open the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge. A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
Pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
Come in, Delta 10. This is Firewalker. Copy. Come in, dispatch. Alright, let's try to be... Hi, Alice. This is Officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green prime line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report.
Just a second, officer.
To put you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire.
10-2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
Look at this guy. Oh my gosh. He's been at the desk far too long.
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
10-4, Station 41. I've got an urgent business. Over.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
Just reporting in. Over.
10-18, state your message, sir.
I need to report my badge missing.
10-9, over.
I can't find it anywhere, basically. It's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation.
Oh, God.
I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Is it him? What does he want?
He already knows we're trouble. This game was made by communists, which means you're basically gay if you play it. Oh, shit, bro.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
Did you hear about the thing that happened with the company? Apparently, like, there was like a brutal and forceful takeover of the guys who made this game.
He what? He
Allegedly, allegedly. So who is
This
this?
is Communication Officer Jules Pidieux, sir. Over.
The other one.
You mean your partner? Over.
I think I still have it pulled up. No, I don't. Well, I read it at the start of the video. Basically, apparently there was like a hostile seizure of the IP and there was like a whole controversy over it. And yeah, apparently the guys who made the game don't really work at the company anymore. So that Zero Parades game is basically not really made by the guys who made this game. Which, if what you said is true, might be a good thing. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe.
What is he saying?
He's asking who you are.
I'm his goddamn partner.
Oh God, John Vicmere.
It's your partner, Satellite Officer Vicmar, sir. Over.
Did he lose his memory along with his fucking badge?
He sounds like he's losing his patience.
Who lost his badge?
Chester McLean?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Oh, we finally got a name. Look at that.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
He says fighting off laughter.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself. Immediately. They're laughing at you.
I can't see that being a good thing if this game is good. No, you're right. I was just coping hard. Tell them to stop. This is serious. An officer lost his badge. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. I just want to get it reported and be done with it.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
What's going on?
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
Okay. Could you please stop saying lost his badge for a moment? I can't believe the club is so good in Dark Souls 2. I got it to max. Dude, the club is insane. What you should do is neutralize your stats and get mundane on it. It's like insane. Look up a guide if you don't know what I mean. Enough. I have other things to discuss.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun too.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is, do you?
Oh, God. I don't have my gun.
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Convince them that you didn't lose your gun.
Lying over the phone? It's easy. Just say it like it's the truth. And then it becomes it.
No, of course I didn't lose my gun.
He says he didn't.
Thank God for that. That would have been a nightmare. I don't even want to imagine the poor prick who has to relay that kind of news to the captain. Losing his badge is bad enough. Tell him to find it, and fast. We can't have some gangbanger running around with it.
We're all glad to hear you've not lost your gun, officer. Do you need further assistance? Over.
I could tell them. I've actually lost my gun too. No. Wait, this might sound odd, but there's personal details I'd like to discuss.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, not fear.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Okay, we gotta be careful about this. We could be in big trouble here. A lot of options here. Are you alone in the room? I need some confidential information about myself. Well, our rhetoric skill is pretty high, and it's said to ask if he's there alone. Maybe we should go off instinct and follow our rhetorical skills. Are you alone in the room? I need information about myself.
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
That's not good. Any news about my fam? No, that sounds kind of retarded. Shit, I really want to know our name, bro. I wanted to know if you got my badge's description right in your report. Could you read it to me? Name, rank, date of birth.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Nah, let's wrap this up.
Understood, sir. Over.
10-10. Transmission completed. Over.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Pull out the toolbox.
The drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Chain cutters? A flashlight? Shouldn't I just take it all? Well, if I had to choose just one, I imagine the pry bar will be near useless. We have 0 strength. The chain cutters could potentially be better than the pry bar. But practicality in mind, the flashlight's probably the most useful. But I'm going to go with the chain cutters.
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
Okay, I can take everything.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well-made. Police issue. Blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
The red tip pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow on the steering levers and the radio on its hook.
I think we'll leave. Yeah, I think we're good. I think we're good here. Let's go back inside and talk to the bartender like we were supposed to. Did I finish Subnautica 2? No, I got annoyed and decided to play this instead. I was looking for like one resource for like 2 hours and it just annoyed me, so I switched over to this. You gotta play Subnautica 2, bro, and tell me what you think.
The man with the unimpressive beard notices you approaching. He drops the ledger he was holding and turns to the lieutenant.
Mr. Gart, right?
The lieutenant glances into his little notebook.
Yes.
I am Kim Kitsuragi from Precinct 57. This is an inter-district investigation, so joining me from Precinct 41...
Oh god, do we really have to affirm that retarded name? I'm currently in between names.
Fantastic.
When you've left your band, but you haven't decided on the artist name. Kin's about to say something, let him.
Right. Now, I know it took us a while to arrive at the scene. It also took you a while to call us and report the dead body. It was you who placed the call, yes?
No, I only just got here. It was probably Sylvie who called you. She usually works the bar here. I'm only temporarily taking over her duties.
Do you have her number?
As a matter of fact, I do.
Okay, he looks behind a pile of coasters and finds a slip of paper.
This sounds like something you can use to call this Sylvie later.
You said you just got here. From where? Are you a local?
What, of Martinez? No, I live in Jamrock. I only sometimes come here to keep an eye on the place. This is just one of the many, many cafeterias I manage.
But you still know your way around, yes? In case we need directions.
Yes, I know where some things are, but as I said, I don't live here. I just used to work here. And I'm not going to start working here again, if that's what you think.
I didn't imply that. Detective.
He probably means this is where you step in and ask your questions.
Questions. I got this.
His face expresses profound doubt in your having this. Ask him about the body's location before asking if he killed him. People give up information in the more innocuous questions, which you can later use in the more sinister ones, not vice versa.
I've seen many Ewu videos. I know the rigmarole. I know how it works. We know all the little tricks. Okay, he's obviously the bartender. That's a stupid question. Why did Sylvie go,
She went away because none of your business.
Have they not been telling you you're a cop?
Am I not a cop? Everything is my business.
Okay, you got me. She went away because of the dead body out back. And because I asked for her number. That's why Sylvie went away. I hope you appreciate that.
Thank you.
He opens his little notebook at the cover. The number is safely tucked away in a small pocket. Didn't go well.
I asked an employee out. She didn't want to come, but felt obliged to. It was a bad idea. Now, what is so goddamn fascinating about that for you? It's got nothing to do with the lynching.
You're right. I probably shouldn't have asked.
Forget it.
Where exactly is the body?
Behind this building, there's a courtyard. They hoisted him up on a tree there.
How do we get there?
That's easy. See that door there? First you exit through that. Then, to your right, you should see a big hole in the fence. A really big one. You can get to the courtyard through there. No need for the keys. The hole is big enough for the Franco-Nigerian cavalry to fit through.
This man means the heavy cavalry of the innocents Franco-Negro, sweeping over the plains and nations of the enemies of mankind. 5th century style. Unified currency and the concept of cool came in their wake. They wore lamella and carried guns. But first and foremost, Franco-Nigerian heavy cavalry was really, really wide. That hole in the fence must be enormous.
Who killed him?
I don't know who killed him. I'm not the police. That's your job.
This is it. He said they hoisted him up on a tree.
Nice.
Who is this they, if he doesn't know?
Before you said they hoisted him up on a tree, who did you mean by they?
Oh, people are saying it was the union dock workers, that it was a lynching.
He's surprised you caught that. Who's saying that?
The locals, the customers, the people who eat here. A lot of dock workers eat here. Sylvie told me everyone knows the dock workers did it.
Did the debarders themselves tell her this, or is it a rumor?
I don't really know. You'll have to ask her.
Why would the dock workers lynch this
I
man?
would suppose it's because they have nothing better to do.
You mean the strike?
Yes, the strike. The man they hanged was a security guard for the harbour company, I hear. A mercenary. The Unionistas probably thought they'd send a message.
I have another
The
question.
lieutenant turns the page in the little notebook he's been scribbling in.
That's all.
Let's go.
Not so fast. You owe me 130 real.
Slip away unnoticed. Oh shit. We just booked it.
As you blow this joint, behind you, a whiny voice shouts.
Real mature, man. Real mature.
Hey, saved us a little bit of bucks, you know what I'm saying? Saved a little bit of casharunski. A man is sleeping at the table wearing mud-caked boots and rolled-down overalls. The back of his shirt reads Wild Pines, encircled by a logo with a tree.
A colorful piece of plastic is dangling from his carabiner. Makes your fingers itch. On the counter, rolled out of his open hand, you see a blister pack of headache medicine.
Physical instrument? No, we would fail that.
It's a dock worker's ID, doubling as a shift card and a job permit. A young, able-bodied man stares back at you from the photo. Santiago S. John.
Now there is a high chance of succeeding. We should steal it, the dock worker's ID.
Your fingers find their way into the shackle, flicking open its spring-loaded gate. The metal loop holds the plastic ID and a leather-bound pocketbook.
And the man?
The man emits a loud snore. Is he about to wake up? Doesn't look like it, but you never know. Better be quick.
Shit. Swipe through the pocketbook and take what's inside. Close the carabiner. Steal the document. No, close the carabiner.
The dock worker has little to say about your actions. He remains silent.
Leave. Let's not get carried away. We got the ID. Alright, let's go to the back and take a look at this body. I'm very intrigued. Interested even. Oh, is it out back this way? He said there was a big hole in the fence we could find, so I'm guessing it's this way. Rue de Saint-Ghislain, 8B.
An old call box with a matrix of push buttons lists all the companies in the East Delta Commerce Center.
Whoa, what's all this? Hold up. What is this ID that I took? Let me see. We have all these tools. I don't know. What happened to the ID that I picked up? The sleeping dock worker. Acquire a copy of the citizen of the city map. Oh, we could level up. Look at this. So we have 5 experience. We have 1 skill point. We could level up a single stat. What do we level up? I think we level up our hand-eye coordination. It is basically our signature skill. And the reason I took that over one of the intellect skills is because it said with the signature skill, we can raise all other skills past their specific barrier +1. And so I'm guessing that specific barrier +1 would be 6, right? So that means we can get each individual skill up to 7 if we had the XP. Alright. It's got to be back here somewhere. Hey.
Kuno's got this.
The boy's throwing rocks at the dead body. He can't be older than 12. If there ever was such a thing as an ugly kid, then this is it. He's almost exquisite in his ugliness. Like a gremlin.
Oh yeah, Nappa Gumpy, Kuno.
Okay. Hey kid, police business.
Right in the dick, Kuno. Get him right in the dick.
It's loving in the dick.
The boy is sweating profusely. His eyes are like 2 black holes and his jaw is twitching as if trying to break free from the empire of his body.
Stop throwing rocks.
Fuck that. Kuno, yeah, right in the mouthhole.
What, you didn't want to say it?
Shits himself.
The rake, Kuno. You should throw the rake
don't know what a rake is. Kuno's not a gardener.
That might be because I put streamer mode on, by the way. I don't know. We'll have to see. Kim, what should we do?
We shouldn't do anything. I don't tempt such forces.
What
You will
forces?
see.
The language these kids are using, pure unfettered id. There will be no reasoning with those creatures.
Okay, I don't have time for this. It smells like spoiled meat and curdled dairy. A human being decomposes. This kid's ladder is rickety, but still climbable. Someone is trying to grow herbs in the greenhouse. The ladder's for kids. It wouldn't hold the weight of a grown man. Oh, look at this. Magnesium. We got a little bit of morale. Maybe we won't die in one hit now. This winch mechanism has been oxidizing for years.
An inconspicuous pile of the roofing material, Eternite.
Perception. Why am I looking at this pile of roofing?
Because there's a secret door hidden behind the panels of Eternite. That's why they're too orderly.
Pull the panels.
There it is. You see a shabby little door.
Wow, look at that. Perception's paying off.
What is this then? A tool shed? Let's investigate.
Let's. Things are getting interesting now. An empty tube of Magnol's. Wait, what is that? Magnesium? Magnesium supplement. You rub on your chest to live a happy magnesium-rich life. A silver plate with traces of bone yellow powder.
Be still, my beating heart. It's amphetamine. Sweet amphetamine. The lieutenant isn't studying the powder in the mirror. He's studying you. There's a good vague way to ask where he stands on drug use. Professionally, I mean.
I wasn't thinking about taking it. Someone's taking narcotics here. Perhaps the police should interfere.
Perhaps not.
He looks
This
at
is
you.
below our pay grade, detective. However,
He points to a ladder in the
see
corner.
that ladder there? It's probably another way into the industrial harbor, no? A secret path the local kids use.
What, the kids are doing cocaine? Get out of the way or get effed up. You cured pig's head, it looks mummified. A little bit of money. Hold up, let's finish looking at the body before we climb up that ladder.
There are several footprints in the mud, left by work boots. Anywhere from 6 to 12 pairs have walked here. Maybe more than 12. No, 8 pairs of boots have shuffled back and forth in the mud.
Okay, go over them one by one.
1. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 46. 2. Standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 3. Hobnailed work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 43. 4. Standard work boot, number 45 or 46.
Got more.
5. Another standard work boot, steel reinforced toes, number 44. 6. An aberration, light as air, even pace, same make of boot, but number 41.
Male or female?
Impossible to tell. Could also have been an adolescent. The gait is undeveloped.
Count the rest.
7. The glowing outline of a standard work boot, number 46. But the imprints are twice as deep as the others. The weight exceeds 200 kilograms. 8. And yet another standard work boot, number 44. There's an aberration in the pattern of the sole, however. The right sole is smoother, more worn.
How many?
The lieutenant has been tracking your eye movements. 8.
I was pretty off then. I counted 20.
Say
I
nothing.
never got the hang of it. Hyperopia. Do you see anything out of the ordinary?
Okay. Hold up. Light step, number 41 shoe. A heavy one, 200 kilograms imprint. Let's do that. Light step, number 41.
A woman? Or a kid?
I don't think there's any way to be sure.
Understood. Anything else?
A heavy one, 200 kilograms.
200? Could it be the combined weight of two people, one carrying the other who's tied up? Let's say a heavily built worker carrying a similarly built, soon-to-be-dead man.
He might be right. 200 kilograms of living weight is unlikely.
One of them was carrying him over.
Possibly, yes.
But why?
You're thinking, why did they have to carry him?
Yes, they could have used a makeshift stretcher or just march him up to the gallows.
Maybe the victim was unconscious.
Even easier to carry on a stretcher, or between two men. Anyway, it's for future consideration. What else can you see?
An aberration. One soul is smoother than the other.
Interesting. Let's name it the old soul.
Any ideas?
Someone operating a workbench with a pedal? Like a joiner at the harbor. Or maybe a drummer?
So one of the people we're looking for is a drummer.
No, it's not. Forget I said it. We are not looking for a drummer. Perhaps it could be a driver. A driver would wear out their right shoe before the left. The accelerator is on the right.
Interesting. If only I'd come up with that idea. No, just not.
We should keep our eyes open around the traffic jam. See whether anyone strikes out as a potential suspect. Seems prudent, no?
Yeah, prudent. The lieutenant writes the information down in his notebook and then reverts to the tracks in the mud. How old do you think these tracks are?
A week, maybe? 7 days would fit the time frame provided to us by the caller, who reported the hanging.
It is not impossible.
How do you know?
I pulled last week's forecast for coastal Havashol. 7 days below freezing. The day before, the day of his hanging, was the last warm day.
Correct again. Sub-zero temperatures would preserve the tracks in a good state. The commotion here could have taken place a week ago.
In quotations. What do you think happened here?
What do I think? A mob of people brought something heavy to the tree. One of them was carrying the victim. They shuffled around, especially under the tree. Then, after hoisting him up, they stood in a semicircle facing his direction. At first glance, this appears to be a lynching.
Indeed. They all stood in a row here and looked at the tree. Yes, everything fits so well. Carried him over, hoisted him up, watched him hang. This is easy.
I think we have a firm understanding of what happened here.
The lieutenant's eyes narrow. He's thinking to himself.
Either way. What else?
We've been through all of it.
The corpse looks at you with bulging white eyes. The face around them does not look human. It's swollen and ready to burst. His lips are fish-like and his tongue like a ball gag in his mouth. You seem to be holding your breath.
Look down.
The cargo belt twists his neck at an unnatural angle. The body below appears stiff. It's letting out an ungodly rot. The smell seeps in even through your clenched nostrils.
God, what is that? Why is it so bad?
Active decay. It's okay to throw up, officer. No one is judging.
He's about to blow! Cock's gonna blow, Kuno!
Turn away.
There he still is, looking right through.
Okay. I think that's everything. What about in the garbage?
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says, "Whirling in rags."
Why am I looking at trash?
Just a trash container. There is no such thing. Your fingers start to itch just looking at that padlock.
How do we get the lock open?
Try using a pry bar. The one you took from my motor carriage, or we could ask for a key from the manager of the Whirling in Rags. He probably has one.
He might also have information. This is better than the pry bar idea.
Yes, I agree. The letter R wears a crown on the ribbon below, a light above descending. Let's go talk to that guy inside and see if we can get the key. Also, now that we have an idea of what happened, maybe we can get more out of him. Oh, what about you? Did we talk to you? Who are you?
Hello, sweetie.
Wait, who's Sweetie? Her eyes move up and down your person as though taking your measurements. Her attention is scientific.
Who's Sweetie?
Why, you are, officer.
I'm no Sweetie. Look at me.
You're a handsome man, officer, with your mustache and your chiseled jaw and that silly dimple on your chin.
Thanks, I appreciate
You
it.
must forgive me. I'm getting so scatterbrained. I completely forgot to introduce myself. I'm Lena. My husband Morel and I are staying with our friend Gary just down the street, but I come here for tea when they're away.
Okay.
This Lena is wacky enough for the motley crew. Hire her on the spot.
Wait, hire her on the spot? What is she gonna do for us? We're gonna have to, like, roll her around. I don't know if you've noticed, but I don't know where I am or what I'm doing.
Yes, officer. You look rather dazed. Like a stunned fox. But surely things can't be that bad.
I drank so hard I forgot literally everything.
Oh my. You know where we are, right?
The Whirling Rags cafeteria. It was on my keys.
That's right. And where is the Whirling in Rags cafeteria itself located?
In Revachol.
Yes, indeed. We are in the fine city of Revachol.
Revachol is a disgraced capital of the world. Something like that.
Yes, great. See? We're getting somewhere. What else you know about our city of splendor? Tired
Honestly,
as she may be.
I don't know diddly squat. What kind of place is this?
How would I even begin to tell you? Revachol is the most beautiful city in the world. We're fortunate to be here, you and I. I haven't seen very many other cities personally, but everyone says so. Revachol is a rare jewel. This city used to rule the world, though it has seen better days.
There's a pause as she studies your expression.
Speaking of history, you know what year it is, yes?
Spring of 51.
That's right, dear. How splendid. Here, take this pen. Knowledge always be rewarded.
Look at that. A green 8 pen.
Her relief is palpable. She was getting pretty worried about you there, but now she relaxes her shoulders.
I can tell that this is taxing for you, so I'll just ask one more question. What regime are we living under? What mode of government?
Let me see. Damn. I don't know which one to pick because they all have some truth to them. Some kind of democracy, maybe?
Nope. Sadly not. Revachol is what's called a zone of control, under an alliance of foreign powers called the Coalition. We have no government of our own, and what democracy we have is market-driven.
Meaning, buying is voting.
It's everywhere. Oh, man. If there's no government, how come there's cops?
Oh, dear. And you were doing so well. There aren't any cops in Revachol, not in the traditional sense. The status of law enforcement has been a complicated matter since the revolution. But we should stop for today, sweetie. You look like you need a break. Besides, I'm not the best person to explain the big things to anyone.
What is the revolution you mentioned?
A defeat, I'm afraid. The people of this archipelago tried to build something new, something different. The rest of the world didn't like it, so they came and ended it. This was 42 years ago.
What does it have to do with there not being cops?
It has something to do with everything. I really don't know how to explain it better.
How'd I do?
You were doing quite well up until the end there. It does look like you're having trouble remembering things. History and places. Remembering reality in a word. It's very odd.
A sigh. The lieutenant buries his nose in his notebook.
But maybe a fresh set of eyes is what the world needs. And while I'm no doctor, such bouts of amnesia are often temporary, so I wouldn't worry too much.
Who could tell me more?
Someone more educated in sweeping matters. Maybe you should ask.
No, I'm not an encyclopedia. I won't be a guide either. I'm a detective.
Of course. Then I don't know. Someone rich, maybe? Wealthy people are educated. Though I don't know where you would find a wealthy person in Martinez.
That's a good point. This doesn't look like Rich Central.
Yeah, let's
of
go.
Course, dear. Good luck with your case.
What's this?
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full-flavor cigarettes.
What are its hallmarks?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
The idea of a king in a century gone is pretty fascinating.
The sentiment is called anti-centennial nostalgia, pining for a time before the turn of the century. It's common even now, after 50 years.
There we go. We have anti-centennial nostalgia. Who'd have thought?
Real mature, man. What exactly were you trying to accomplish? You do understand you still owe me money, right?
Damn, your feet thought we got away.
I'm sorry. I know it was irresponsible of me to run. You have to understand I was desperate.
You know what? The stupid drinks you've had are on the house. You know why? Because I know you can't pay for them. Not because you ran away. Now, I still have to charge you for 3 nights and the broken window. That's 100 square.
So we're cool?
Not entirely cool. You still owe me 100 real. If you don't have it by tonight, I can't let you back up there. Now, what the hell did you want? I assume you wanted something to come back here.
It's about the money I owe.
Have you got it?
Let's talk about
Like
something
what?
else.
I
Is the
would
trash
really
container
enjoy
in the back
talking about the
yours?
money you owe me. Mine? No, it belongs to the Whirling in Rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
It's common sense.
Okay, then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
We need those keys.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alright, cool. We got the key. Now we don't have to bash the lock open like an absolute animal. By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke.
Absolutely out of the question.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit. Your body is ready, sire.
It's probably best not to listen to the Inland Empire.
By the way, where is home? The address is coming up blank, and this place sure isn't it.
Do I have one?
But you've been at this hostel cafeteria for only 3 nights. Where were you before? You had to be somewhere.
I don't know, near, south maybe.
You don't really know, do you?
I have only a vague blackened image.
A vague blackened image doesn't sound like somewhere you can stay if you run out of money.
Could I trace the way back somehow?
You can try. Run some addresses in your head when you get the time. Maybe a street or an apartment will appear.
So we just get random thoughts and we can engage with it. I think that's a cool idea. Let's open the dumpster and let's not forget to bring the key back. We don't want to piss this bartender off any more than we already have. It's still throwing rocks at the bodies. Holy. The municipality of Revachol, or Revachol, whatever they say.
This trash container is locked. The sliding lid with a well-oiled crack. The lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid. Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
What's this?
Just a feeling. A warning from some part of you.
No, open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Yep, just in time. Okay, search the food waste.
It's just organic waste, cold and slimy on your hands. Apple and potato peels mostly. Unidentified sludge, and the occasional chicken bone thrown in for good measure. But hey, what's this?
What?
A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something.
Take it out.
Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
It can't be.
Yes, it is. Look. This plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the
If
board.
you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
I think I didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away.
Well, lucky we found it. You should take stock of what remains, just to be sure some has not made it into the hands of the RCM's adversaries. Organized crime and the like. There might have been police secrets in your notes.
Okay.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable. Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
I want to look at that paper and we'll finish rummaging the garbage after I'm done.
Return later, officer. I don't think we were thorough enough. There may be more in there.
Yes, I agree. Let me look through this ledger real quick, though. Oh, we can sell the Kind Green A pen for 1 real. How are we going to get 100 real, bro? That sounds like such a tall order, doesn't it?
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A pitiful cabbage of white and yellow papers hanging from plastic board, barely held together by a metal clip. This sad display is made complete by the faint smell of urinal cleaner.
Okay. Anything else?
There's a piece of toilet paper, or is it cleaning tissue? No, it's toilet paper, desperately sticking to the back of the blue plastic clipboard. It's a metaphor for you. Thank you, waterlogged ledger, for spelling it out for us.
Inspect the toilet paper?
It's just toilet paper sticking to the back of the plastic clipboard. You can take it off if you want.
Take it off.
Still wet. The toilet paper peels off the plastic easily. All you have to do is shake it off with your finger and voila. The ledger now looks marginally better.
Inspect the clip.
An aluminium block runs the width of the board, biting down on the paperwork. Its crocodile teeth are the only thing keeping the papers together. A regular pencil, the tip worn down to nothing, has been attached to the clip.
Run your finger across the aluminum.
The surface is interrupted by a silvery sticker. It's rectangular, sparkling with iridescence. You don't know how you didn't notice it before. Looks like an official mark, made to be low visibility outside the right circumstances.
Hey, Lieutenant, what is this?
What? That thing. It's a halogen watermark. We use it for adding information to RCM property.
How can I read it?
Any capable light with the right wavelength will do.
Like?
All RCM vehicles have headlights designed to reveal halogen watermarks. Mine too.
Okay.
This means you can read the watermarks if you just turn the lights on.
Okay, that's all.
Okay.
While a bunch of sodden papers sag from the clipboard in your hand, it's a sorry sight.
White papers.
They're not exactly white. They're yellowed in patches by sunlight and alcohol, and covered in dense blue handwriting. Ink escapes into watercolor patterns, reaching its tendrils across entire pages. The paper itself is checkered, with faint red lines, forming short paragraphs.
Maybe we can get our name from this.
Once in a while, there's a red stamp that exclaims, "Case files, commit to paper." The case files themselves are plenty. You count more than 100 sodden, crumpled up, earmarked pages falling apart in your hands. They appear to be sufficiently organized and extremely dense, if mostly illegible.
What's in there? What are they about?
Work, strife, poverty, the Jamrock Quarter. These are handwritten logs of investigations dating back to January 51, this year. The exact number is hard to estimate due to missing pages and an odd naming convention. But there are at least 20, maybe 30 cases undertaken, not completed, mind you. It's the middle of March. You have attempted 2 cases a week on average. What do you mean? Is that all?
Is 2 cases a week a good caseload, Lieutenant?
Huh? 2 complex cases to undertake is a lot, yes. You really have to push yourself. I would not suggest it, lest you start making mistakes.
Nod and return.
Arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. Handwritten logs on dozens of investigations date back to January 51. Stamped case files, commit to paper. These are your last couple of months in Revachol, Precinct 41, Jamrock Quarter.
I have to open an official case. Is there room?
There is, for precisely 1 more. 15 pages near the end remain untouched by the damage. The checkered grid forms a structure of passages, breaking the case into subtasks to accomplish. Once all the tasks are accomplished, the case is complete.
Commit to paper using the pen Lena gave you.
The tasks you've completed flow out of the kind green ape pen in a brash freehand similar to the rest of the letters. The wording comes easily. It's almost robotically simple, a language developed for mental rigor and simplicity. Inspect the victim's body. Interview the cafeteria manager. It's not exactly poetry, but poetry would be out of place.
Cross out the ones you've already finished.
A satisfying slash sounds across the paper. You're done, it seems to say. And you, and you. Things to be done and things already done. The composition of reality. This is an extremely useful tool for a detective of the Citizens Militia. Now all that remains is to name the case.
Lieutenant, have you by any chance named our case?
No, actually. Any ideas?
The Furies are at home in the mirror. The setting sun. Shit on a stick. The Hanged Man.
Great. That's great. That's actually what I was thinking too. The Hanged Man. Good, strong name. We have a very good name for the case now.
Excellent.
I'm going to start calling it the Hanged Man.
Ooh, 30.
It's good we sorted this out.
Okay. Look at that. We sorted out the case name. There was a mention of a naming convention.
Yes, it appears you employ a, shall we say, robust yet literary system. Each investigation has its case number written on the margins. Yet, still more tellingly, most are accompanied by a name. A title, one might say even. One that draws inspiration from snoop fiction and vespertine cop show staples.
Oh my, and they're written in capital letters too.
Yes, all caps. One is called The Next World Mural. Another, The Square Bullet Hole Murders. Another yet, The Unsolvable Case.
More?
Others appear more light-hearted. The guys on a couch in an unexpected location, and the murder at the hookah parlor. Even the rare article-free collapsing tenement. Murder features prominently throughout. It's going to take an effort to piece these case files together, but it can be done. Once you're done inspecting them up close.
Kim, all my cases employ a naming convention similar to what we used on ours.
Yes, how very childish of you. In your and my defense, almost everyone in the RCM uses the titular system, in addition to the official alphanumeric.
Why is that?
It's a holdover from the early days of the RCM, right after the revolution, when the organization had little idea how to do things. It persists in an unofficial capacity. Officers use these titles to refer to their work among themselves.
Okay, don't mention
Your
it.
secret is safe with the rotten cabbage of papers in your hand. Writing covers almost all the pages.
So that's it.
The notebook is annual. It says 51 on what remains of its cover. A molten strap of cardboard. Everything prior to this must have belonged to a previous volume. In short, there was more. You don't exactly close them, so much as distance yourself from the smelly papers. They're a little further from your nose now.
Can I read the case files now?
Yes, you can piece them together using the alphanumeric code on the margin. It always begins with HDB 41, then date of initialization and time of arrival on the scene, followed by the title. For example, HDB 41120111700, the Next World Mural.
Weren't those officer precincts?
Why, yes, your precinct number is 41.
And the HDB?
Every last alphanumeric in the files begins with it. And these are your case files. It's safe to say HDB are your initials.
Are we finally getting close to our name? Pram Darjan Bizonkin? Horace Debbie Behringer? I don't know. Let's just shoot an idea out there.
That is improbable.
How long does it take to read the case?
It takes about half an hour to piece one together, using the system you've devised. Where do you want to start?
Murder at the hookah parlor.
Murder. Tum at the hookah parlor was a case originally assigned to an officer called Joseph Mills, who is now dead, of circumstances completely unconnected to murder at the hookah parlor.
Alright, I want the murder.
Joseph Mills was on this case that he just couldn't solve. Was doing it solo.
I'm gonna skip through this actually.
No. Okay. So the case is
I just want to do this in hopes that we can finally get our name. Because it said it would take a half hour, bro.
The thing without solving it. Yeah. It was that. Turns out, smoking hookah.
A freaking half hour to read 6 case files?
One day you may AK Leslie.
I just want the XP.
Can you keep threatening? It's plain to see. No, he must have he can't get, which is also why.
Look at all this experience we're getting, bro.
This one cause of the mere true people, the case, the crew, the 9,000 people, a staggering 7. In any case, it appears to have been some assholes brought their couch. Yes, they were leaving cigarette butts. No, you didn't have time for that. These
so that's all of them.
Not much has changed in the meanwhile. A bunch of sodden papers still sags from the clipboard.
Smell the ledger.
The stench of rotting food is rubbed off on the cellulose. It now forms the base of the experience. This, like the bits they put into public piss bowls, probably called Fermi Discrete, or Axel, or something. At some point in its journey, the ledger has seen the inside of a public toilet.
Which toilet?
Remember when I said the smell of the upstairs bathroom was so rank they should have sent a poet to describe it?
Okay.
Maybe you should pay more attention then? Anyway, what your nose is trying to tell you is arson, petty theft, spousal abuse. You don't exactly close. It takes about half an hour to piece. Not much has changed. In the back, you see thin, translucent copier paper. Some neon yellow, some bright red, all covered in boxes, like marching armies. These look like official forms, waiting to be filled out. Then rip them from the binder and hand them out, according to type of form.
What types of forms are there?
3. The topmost are misconduct fines. The middle ones are station calls. And the bottommost are field autopsy forms. Each is easy enough to make sense of.
Now, here's a question. If our character wasn't so intelligent, would the notes be way harder to understand? Would they be way less organized? I'm
You don't
curious.
have to be an intellectual giant to do police work. A monetary penalization ranging from 20 to 250 real. Severe cases allow for 1,000 real, but that requires special paperwork. The details of issuing these fines are spread out over the rest of the fields, but they appear pleasantly vague. These are quite sinister in tone. They give a date and time for the person to appear at the specified precinct police station. Below the call are the criminal charges you risk by not appearing. All in a print so small it could be considered downright cute. A dozen pages of thin copy paper, bright red in color. You see the parameters of a deceased human form waiting to be filled in. Age, sex, condition of internal organs. Yes, all that remains now is to fill those forms and hand them to people. Fines for wrongdoers, interview requests for bad guys, and field autopsies to dead guys. The rest of the stinking cellulose is much worse for it's made of dark. Something rattles inside, ever so lightly. Is there a hidden compartment? And something small inside? Light, made of paper or cardboard? Or dried flowers, perhaps?
What's this?
Permeables. It's not hidden per se. The compartment is made for permeable materials that would get damaged if something happened to it.
Peek inside.
The plastic shimmers like lapis lazuli, but it is not see-through. You cannot see to its center.
How would I open it?
With your hands, you four-sized pages hang from the clip screwed to the top of the board. The two sides of the board appear slightly misaligned, like a drawer that's come off its slides. If you bend the plastic on your knee slowly, the slides snap back into place. It should be possible to just,
slide the drawer open?
Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment is now open. 2 ticket stubs and a handmade postcard.
Ooh. Picked up the ticket stubs.
2 octopuses are smiling, reaching their tentacles toward each other in the colored pencil drawings. The tickets permit access to the zoo in Revachol East. The aquarium costs extra. These let you go there, too.
Interesting. Pick up the card.
Thin wax paper has been glued to a piece of cardboard. Sounds like leaves rustling when you pick it up. You see violet flowers, floral patterns, patches of glue.
Smell?
It smells of chewing gum. Apricot flavored. A touch of cinnamon. The end of summer. You think the label says Tutti Frutti.
Open it.
Familiar handwriting lines the inside of the card. Looped, round letters. In a woman's hand. A young woman in her 20s. There is care, effort, and a smile. You think. Although that is not something you can read from someone's handwriting. Harry, it begins.
Ooh, Harry.
You're already reading. I wanted to write you a letter so you can read it when you wake up. Maybe it will make you happy.
Keep reading.
Your hand shakes, holding the card.
Uh-oh.
Every morning when I step out and you're asleep behind me, it says, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest, down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows. By the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me entirely. I step onto the light rail and look back. Sparks fall from the bow collector. I know it will be like this until late afternoon, when I get off the 42 and walk back to you.
Keep reading.
You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it. Kisses, kisses, kisses. You feel the air sucked out of your lungs and the blood sucked out of your head.
What happened now?
Everything around you gets dark. Small white dots appear. Sparks fall like snow from the bow collector. A streetcar distancing. You feel the ledger slip from your hand.
Did we die? What happened? Whoa, what happened? Did we beat it?
There is nothing. Again.
Nothing.
Nothing sad, brother. No treachery, just blackout.
Just lie there.
Well, almost nothing. There is the ground below you. That's still there. And the small light that's on, fluttering, somewhere in the basal ganglia.
Who's that?
That's me. Blue eyes, that's me.
Nice and quiet.
Is it? The world is gone. You are no longer reacting to outward stimuli, yet still.
A bitter, caustic sense of loss remains. Even in the darkness, great sorrows slip in the water. Slimy.
Okay. I was cool.
The cool when you're dead, brother.
Here in the paleo-mammalian cortex, we call it the shadow. Because it's always there.
Tell him. Tell him.
Ah, yes. In the olfactory system, they call it the apricot chewing gum scented one. It's unhealthy of them to linger on it so. But as they say, what do you do?
It smelled nice.
It didn't smell nice. It smelled like betrayal.
Uh-oh. Was that the X?
Bloated corpse of the past resurfacing.
It was beautiful.
Beautiful. Believe me, stupid ape, its lack of beauty was not the problem.
Where's Voyager
There
Road?
is no Voyager Road. There are no roads, no houses, no lights in the windows. It's all on pause.
There was something about a bow collector, too.
Yeah, man. What was that about?
Enough.
You think they would let you? Until you disintegrate into biomolecules? No. Someone is breathing on your face now, inspecting your pupils, stupid idiot.
What is that? It's cold.
Yes, they're pouring something on you. It's in you.
It's delicious. Glowing lights on a dashboard emerge out of nothingness.
Okay. Where am I?
The upholstered cabin of Lieutenant Kitsuragi's motor carriage, seated in the driver's basket. The air is thick with leatherworks and heavy fuel oil. Cold water runs down your chin.
Drink. Water.
Drink.
The water is cold, silvery, the stuff of life itself as it pours down your parched throat. The pounding in your head recedes. The darkness parts.
Drink. You haven't drunk water in 2 days. Did you know the human body is not made to survive on alcohol alone? You need a secondary form of hydration.
Actually, beer and cider have loads of water in them.
Drink.
With greedy gulps, you down half a liter of cold water. Some of it spills on the driver's seat. The lieutenant pays no heed to it.
What happened?
I came into contact with the burnt out ruins of the past.
That does sometimes happen.
He hands you the remains of your ledger.
He replies with such understanding, it's as if the burnt-out ruins of the past were an occupational hazard. Athlete's foot for cops.
You dropped these. Are you okay to proceed?
Let's solve this case.
Good.
The Ledger of Failure and Hatred is a special item that can be used both as an interactable and a tool equipped in your held slot for skill bonuses. Find it under the Tools tab in your inventory.
What is this? The Burnt Ledger of Failure and Hatred. Empathy and Inland Empire.
It's the ledger you found in the trash. A cabbage of papers hanging from the board, with the permeables drawn in. Without resistance or sound, the two panels move against each other. The compartment, you stare at the card, willing your hand to move. It refuses. It's too much. Not a game.
Okay, so we can't finish reading the letter. Close it.
It's slightly, ever so slightly, difficult to breathe once you've done so. The drawer is locked. Blue ink drips from the white pages in your hand.
Alright, I think it's safe to say we've explored the ledger. Apparently we can equip it. Well, we are a cop. We should keep our ledger close at hand in case we need to take notes. Although our authority goes down by 2, but to be fair, we had no authority to begin with, so it doesn't really matter, does it? Where were we? Did we finish exploring this crime scene? We never finished rummaging through the garbage, did we? We got sidetracked big time.
The trash containers. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Okay, here we go. Search, pick at the rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something catches your eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
The victim's clothes? Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay. Drop them in here, officer.
Okay. The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied. He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but...
He looks under the container.
The belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Reach it.
A drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Bag it.
This is a military-type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that...
A thrown out towel, a mug, that's all.
Alright, we should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
He nods towards the red-haired boy behind him. You think someone from the Warling might have been involved, maybe?
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash. The lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Okay.
The lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
The mug?
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Take it. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug and then returns it to the trash.
You've acquired an interactable item. Investigate this item further by going to the Interact tab in your inventory.
Look under the carton.
You see milk and egg rest with one. You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers.
Dive
You're
further.
used to this. A box falls into pieces in your hands. Batiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below. And you see, you've done searching for evidence in the trash. A box full. The container sounds a muffled gong.
Okay. We have a new interactable item now. What is this?
It's just a racist mug. What's there to read here? Not much. Oh boy, here we go. What are you going to say about a broken, tossed-away mug that you dug out of the garbage?
The mug didn't belong in the trash. It was just a funny mug. Can't anyone take a laugh anymore? Oh, the other ones are too pretentious, so let's just go with that.
You're that kind of detective. Why don't you get back to
What
your
is that
case?
supposed to mean? Okay, there we go. Look at that. Oh, we should talk to the guy. Oh my god, dude, I didn't even realize what time it was. Dear god, bro, it's so early. Yeah, I gotta call it here. Sorry, gentlemen, but we have got to go. It's too early or too late. whatever you want to say. It's too. We're gonna play that, by the way. Even though like there was some controversy, I wasn't there for it. I don't really care. We're gonna try it out and see if it's any good. So look forward to that. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you all have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow night.